can you stand out from the sea of sameness in social media, especially as a restaurateur? I know how, and now you will too. Let's get into restaurant marketing, the distinctive difference, right now. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Stacy Storino from Restaurant Shortcut with another video that'll help you grow both your restaurant's social media and its profit margin. Welcome back to the channel. For the new people here who have no idea who I am, over the years I've worked with multiple six-figure and seven-figure food service establishments to help them grow their businesses via social media. My work has led to features in the Wall Street Journal, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox News, and more. If this is your first time here and you want to learn the tips and tricks of commanding diners' attention, which is ever more focused on their social feed, where your restaurant needs to be found, start now by smashing that subscribe button and clicking the bell notification so that you don't miss a thing. Let's get into restaurant marketing, the distinctive difference. Now, as a restaurant owner, you may already know that establishing a restaurant's brand is critical because a brand really is an experience that you're promising to your restaurant's ideal customers. I call those people your restaurant's taste tribe. So perhaps you may also know as a restaurateur that your eatery's brand should have 7 different elements fleshed out so that your restaurant brand will actually demand your taste tribe's attention when they encounter your restaurant's social media posts online. I've done a playlist covering all 7 branding elements, one video at a time, so make sure you check them out. That said, I'm pretty sure from a restaurant owner's specific perspective, you may not have known that one distinctive difference can help your restaurant's brand stand head and shoulders above all of your unenlightened competitors. And that distinctive difference is the branding element of the icon. What is an icon when it comes to a restaurant's branding and subsequent social media marketing strategy? It's the logo and any other images that can symbolize your restaurant. It's an image that in an instant your taste tribe can identify you by. And when you've built the know, like, and trust factor with your restaurant's patrons long enough and strong enough, that icon and any other corresponding imagery can serve as symbolism for a true tribe-like experience, a lightning rod for the energy and attention of your taste tribe itself. Getting the right logo created properly as one of the main icons to represent your restaurant and its branded experience is so important. As a restaurant owner, you may find this next piece of advice surprising. Don't just give logo creation and the construction of any other icons for your restaurant branding to someone online for like $5 and think that you're going to score a home run with your target audience. Preset templates are rarely the recipes for creating true iconic experiences via imagery. Seriously, take time to work on your brand logo or icon, like a lot of time, and make sure that a branding expert is involved in the process, creating your restaurant's iconic imagery for you. Have the same entity not just create the logo, but any other imagery that will be used on your website, your menu, your social media posts, the banners for your social media accounts, and more. Why? Well, with a properly designed logo, your target audience will respond to your restaurant's brand on a deep level. And a good logo can build loyalty between your business and your customers. It's part of your brand identity. So while it's not the be-all, end-all of branding, it is an important factor nonetheless. But this is why you really need to research your target audience and share this information with a branding expert who can build the house of iconic success on the firm foundation you've laid down in the first place. With the proper research, you will then know what your taste tribe wants, what they need, and why, in the exact way that they'd prefer to have it served up. So the symbolism that your logo and or other brand becomes imbued with should speak on all of this. Not to freak you out, but color psychology in the restaurant industry is a big deal. Even the colors themselves that are in the logo should be very carefully picked, and given the data you collected up front, it could influence the exact shade of a color that's used, down to the hex color code itself. Wait, don't know what a hex color code is? It's a way of specifying color using hexadecimal values. The code itself is a hex triplet, which represents 3 separate values that specify the level of the component colors that come into use. The code starts with a pound sign and is followed by 6 hex values or 3 hex value pairs. So when I'm talking about decisions will be made down to the exact shade of a color, I'm not kidding. That exact hex color code or codes will be used to make your Taste Tribe's experience with your brand across the internet as consistent, smooth, slick, and pro as can be as they encounter your website, your social media accounts, the quote cards you put up, the colors you bring into a picture post you're otherwise optimizing. Like, seriously, everything. Overwhelmed? Don't be. Here's a few tips to help you out when picking the brand logo or iconic imagery that's best for your restaurant. First, check out your competition. What are they using? Consider this as a cheat sheet to give you guidance on what to do for your logo or icon. But remember, you want to be different from them too. How can you keep the same vibe but switch it up a bit and improve upon it in a way that doesn't speak to you but to your Taste Tribe? Focus on your restaurant's creation story and see how that will influence your logo or icon. In a previous video, we talked about the creation story, so make sure you check it out. But definitely pay attention to your message or brand promise to your Taste Tribe. Big time. Restaurateur entrepreneur, just like your restaurant's creed, is a simple slogan that makes it hard to forget your eatery. The restaurant's logo or iconic imagery should have the same effect on your Taste Tribe. Check out my past video that talks about your brand creed and how to do it best. But when it comes to selecting a logo or other iconic imagery for your restaurant, do not be too trendy. You will look dated in a month and your Taste Tribe may be over that look and onto something and somewhere else to eat. If your logo or icon leaves your target audience feeling flat, you're done. Why? You never get a second chance to make a first impression. And that's never been more true than now, when every social media feed becomes more competitive with every passing day, and your Taste Tribe is being offered more choices on where to dine, seemingly by the minute. Want my restaurant shortcut quick start guide that'll cover some of my most effective tips and tricks to build your restaurant brand? You can find it in the link below this video. Check it out and you'll learn tips on how you can be efficient and effective with your restaurant's social media content so that it acts as free advertising and so that you're constantly building your list of customers while also building your restaurant's fan culture that'll support you no matter what the economy looks like. And learn even more ways to grow your restaurant's social media by hitting the like button below, smashing the subscribe button, and clicking the bell notification so you don't ever miss a thing. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, my restaurateur entrepreneur.